I'm a black man living in America, and I have a very good time reading comments from white racists. It's weird. That didn't used to be the case. I used to get upset with the things they said, but after learning more than a few things, learning more about history, talking with them much more, and generally getting a better understanding of them. Over the years I now enjoy talking to them, hearing from them, and watching their reactions to things. It's really odd, don't get me wrong. I 100% don't agree with anything they say. Know that they are 100% wrong 100% of the time, but it's fun watching them twist themselves in knots trying to justify the unjustifiable. In a situation in which they were literally given the chance to be so much more. Having pissed it all away because the very thing that helped them hurts them too. It's like having a fast car that can only go fast in reverse. Or something to that effect. I find them sad and pathetic. I pity them. And they deserve that pity. Every time I interact with one, 9 times out of 10 I'll end up laughing my ass off. Not because they are funny, but because their worldview is hilariously bad. Not just bad as in not moral. That's a given. We're talking Tide Pod eating levels of bad, where the very things they want so badly, if it were given to them, would end up in them no longer being alive. On the very long list of things they get wrong, there's history, statistics, religion, legislation, comedy, romance, education, words, the meanings behind those words, their own emotions and facts. They literally have to modify the real world before they ever feel comfortable opening their mouths. Meaning when they do, all the stupid falls out. So it's a guilty pleasure. I don't really know how that came to be, but that's how it is for me right now. I don't know. Maybe that'll change? And I'll no longer find them hilarious. I highly doubt it though.
I hate my life so much. I am honestly done with everything. I hate how I had these expectations of being a girl. I hate everything about it. I hate getting periods. I hate how I have to do all the housework because I'm a girl. I hate how I have to pick up after everyone even though it's not my job to care for my siblings in their 20s. I hate how extremely strict my parents are. I hate being invited to places and unable to go. I'm losing friends because it seems like disinterested. Once I turn 18 I am leaving and never coming back. It doesn't matter where as long as I'm free. I can cook and care for myself as well as provide. Having a job has been the only thing keeping me going and being able to get out of the house because of this. But now Corona has affected this, and every day I realized more and more how I'm a prisoner in this. My brothers were able to go out since they were 14 or 15. I hate how my parents expect me to have only one friend. This fucking pisses me off. All my friends are good people. I have 4 really close friends, overall 9 friends altogether. I hate how my dad always tells me to think like him as a friend only to get yelled at for anything I say, do, or ask. I hate how I can't dress the way I want because my clothing are too revealing, and when I get a husband I can do whatever I want. Or hearing about you can ask your future husband on what to wear, where to go and how I have to cook, clean for him too. Plan on working, not being a som. Nothing wrong with it, by the way. Did I mention my mom expects me to marry a fucking guy she thinks is good for me, introduce me and not even get to date? Not to get to see how his true colors. Funny my mom thinks like that. I don't plan on doing that, rather, bring shame on my family by dating. Even though my brothers aren't virgins and can do what the fuck they want. I despise getting married. Each fucking time I hear, you can do whatever you want when you have your husband, turns me off of ever getting partner. It's fucking disgusting. I hate the double standards, expecting to get good grades as well as clean the whole house. Once I turn 18 I plan on moving out. I don't care where, even though I can't move out till I'm married. Fucking bullshit.
Lately, I just started to realize there are a fuck ton of weird and predatory males out there. I'm 22, will be 23 in August, and I never realized how easy it is to be a guy. I go running every day at 4 AM, and thinking about it now, if I was a chick, especially an attractive one, let's be real, I wouldn't have that luxury. I was taking to one of my home girls who runs a good amount, and to be quite frank, she's really attractive. She tells me when she jogs at night she carries pepper spray and a knife. And I'm just like, fuck dude, I never have to worry about that nonsense. Edit. Listen, if there's anything you can take from this post, is educate your people, whether it be your family, friends, co-workers. I didn't intend for this to blow up at all, it was just conversation that I wanted to discuss on this platform. Hold people accountable even if it's your own.
So today I was shopping with my friend at the local supermarket and a man approached us and told us that he thought that we were very sexy, and he liked our bodies and was really happy to look at us. Me and my friend are both underage, by the way, but we look more mature. Even if he thought that we were adults, I don't think it's okay to go to some much younger girls, he was like 50, and tell them that you think they're sexy. My friend said thank you to him and smiled, but I got mad because I was put in an uncomfortable position. I feel weird cause my friend thinks this was normal, and even though she understands my point of view, she still believes that this wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know, I feel disgusted, and I'm wondering if I'm crazy for feeling that way since my friend didn't have a problem. To be clear, I would be okay with a man approaching me and complimenting my looks or telling me that I'm beautiful. That's nice to hear, but the way he did it made me feel really grossed out, and I even wanted to tell him that, but I just left. And it's not just the problem with the fact that I'm underage, but I feel like to any woman to go and tell her that you like to look at her body because you find her sexy shows disrespect. You can tell her that after maybe you know her better or at least have a conversation with her. It's nice to be called sexy, but the context, God. I hope I'm not the only one that feels that way. I know I'm not. If you think the same, please let me know by commenting below, because I need to know that I'm not crazy for thinking that way.
I still remembering this incident, as I seldom do something that I feel awkward or embarrassing. This happened in early education center when I was around age of 6. This particular day my teacher brought her baby along to meet us. After her long break after giving birth, everyone was so excited to meet this newborn baby girl. I was also one of those children, and I curiously looking her, the baby, and trying to reach up to her. Then, a girl was holding the baby upon the permission of teacher while A, referred to teacher as I don't remember her name, was busying talking with colleagues, without giving a full attention towards us. I was rushing to get hold the baby, so does my other friends. Suddenly, I got the luck of having the cute baby girl on my hand, but I have lost my balance as others also pushing around due to the crowd. At this moment, baby's head got hit to the wall next to us. A loud and high-pitched baby's crying sound is blast out, which is out of my league. I was astonished, and at the same time, a little boy from other class took the baby trying to soothe. Right at the next second, A came and looks shook and glanced towards the boy, scolding him, "What have you done?" I was staying silent and stared at him and praying solo not to be scolded by A. While he did stare at me for a second, he replied, "Not me." This incident ended up, I took her baby to get some medical checkup and still blaming him, caused injury of her baby, cause she believed child will never admit wrongdoing. Since on that day, I have trying my best not to get seeing him play or even spoke to, trying not bringing up that memory.
Like the episode, and smash the subscription button.